Hey guys, Ryan Stileson here, and it's that time again. It's 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and actually, what I was going to say to you guys is we might be moving the time to 2 o'clock on Tuesday. So just be aware that we might be moving the time to Tuesdays at 2 instead of 1, because I do my other live videos at 2 o'clock. So I just want to keep everything at the same time. But anyway, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Ryan Stileson. I am the founder of Accelerate Marketing and also DIY AI. DIY AI is as the name implies, it's a do-it-yourself AI building software that allows you to create conversational AI and agentic AI agents within minutes. On the DIY platform. So I can actually share my screen, show you what I'm talking about. But basically, why would you want to listen to me? I've been in the digital marketing space for over 16 years now. And I also have been building this AI agent platform for the past 2 years. So it really, as far as, people in this space, I mean, that's actually a decent amount of time. And we built a platform that for the past 2 years has been the only system out there that I know of that was actually fully agentic, meaning, it was multi-channel, meaning you could actually build an agent that was capable of taking messages from voice, text, chat, you name it. And that was very unique in the marketplace when we launched. We actually attached our agent to a phone number in the beginning, and nobody else really had that technology. So we're really excited to be bringing this technology to you. If you guys have any questions, that's what this workshop is for. Initially, it was to just build out AI agents for you right on the platform within minutes, and you can still do that. And it's funny because I did a search today to see what we would talk about, and it was really interesting. You've got ChatGPT. I got ChatGPT scouring the internet to find out what's new out there in the conversational AI agent space. And some of the things that it talked about was that there's a new platform out there that is multi-channel. And I'm thinking to myself, man, we've had that for almost a year and a half, 2 years now. So it's interesting, how things are shifting, and they're saying that these that the agent by this company called Haptic is able to do voice and WhatsApp, and ours does that as well. So it responds to emails, it responds to chat, it can communicate in any way that a human can, and more, and faster and better. And one of the things that we're talking about is that these voice agents are affordable, and ours are very affordable. Free is our first agent actually that you can get access to is a free agent. You can get access to a free agent if you want to just test it out, kick the tires. So you can do that, and then also we do have agents for as cheap or as little as like $30 to $40, maybe $50 a month, depending on your usage. So that would be just, for example, just messaging. So if you wanted to have an AI agent respond to your voicemail messages, or rather your Google Local Service Ads messages, you can do that with our agent. So let me just go through what's new this week, because that's really what I do. If I don't have anybody that jumps into the call, we might have Nate, one of our agency, one of our agency partners. They are actually bringing in new clients. His Sky Media Ventures is bringing in new artificial intelligence clients using our platform. So he uses our platform, he white labels it. And this is something that you can do as well if you are a business owner, or if you own a digital marketing agency or any other type of agency, even a non-digital marketing agency. If you want to start offering AI, then that's the best way to do it. And you can also use the AI by going to DIY AI and just setting up your own AI agent as a business owner. So whether you're a business owner that provide services to other businesses like digital marketing agencies, or you're an SMB or a small to medium sized business that's looking to generate new opportunities by getting to the phone faster, responding to messages faster, then we have you covered with our AI agent that is available now and has been for the past 2 years. Um, so what I wanted to talk about today is I want you guys to leave with at least 2 new strategies that you can implement immediately. And I'm going to go over what's new this week in voice and messaging AI. So one thing that's that is actually really interesting is that Google's Gemini offers a new audio upload feature. So users can now upload up to 10 minutes of audio files to Gemini. And it's funny here because I've got my wife here as well, and she's actually able to hear me. So it's kind of funny because one of the things that I've been telling her to do is to use both Gemini and ChatGPT. Gemini, it's really a duel between all of these large language models. And one of the things I've been encouraging her to do and our clients is to upload files to get the transcriptions of those conversations that they're having or that she's having with her prospective clients, for example, that are people that she's trying to help with their, what they're doing with their health, whether that's diet or exercise. And those conversations can then be used to train the agent. The challenge is getting those audio files into the knowledge base. But if you actually have a recording of a conversation, then you can now upload a 10-minute audio file to Gemini and it will transcribe for free that information and make it text so that you can then turn those meetings or voice memos or phone calls into actionable content or content that you can then use to train, for example, your chat agent, your AI agent. So that's what I would recommend that you guys do, to really train the agent so that it understands how you want it to actually communicate on your behalf. So, so Haptics AI for all initiative. So this is what I was telling you about in the beginning. If you want to join, by the way, anybody can definitely jump in. You can, like it says on the screen. If you have any questions, please post the questions, whether live right now or on the recording, because I will respond to everything. And then you can also, by the way, visit our website. That's DIYai.ai. And then we do have a school community. It's school.com/DIYai. And then you can also text us, text me, and I'll respond to all text messages at 561-861-3238. I'll respond immediately after this call. And I'll even take questions that way as well. So if you have any questions, please send them via text as well or in the comments. And I will respond to any any questions that I get. So I'm able to take any questions that you have. And then let me go back here to the notes so that you guys can see what I was talking about. So users can now we did that. Okay. Haptics AI initiative for all. So voice plus WhatsApp agents, agentic AI for small SMBs, small to medium-sized businesses, at more accessible pricing, tight opportunity for businesses to deploy voice agents affordably. So we can go to Haptics website, and I can actually show you what I'm talking about. But let me just go here first and go to Tech Radar because I wanted to see if there's anything that I can see here. Okay, no, there's not. But let me go to okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Haptic launches AI for all to bring enterprise-grade AI agents to SMBs. So what they're talking about is starting price of 10. I don't even know what I have to break that into into US dollars, but it is a WhatsApp first CRM marketing and support automation platform used by more than 50,000 businesses. WhatsApp to automate customer interactions powered by Haptic's agentic AI platform. The solution can help small businesses such as schools, clinics, real estate firms manage bookings, queries, and customer support round the clock without human staff. Early users have reported up to 80% of repetitive queries resolved automatically and 20 to 25% increase in lead conversions. And this is what I've been telling you guys. You'll get more conversions because you're able to respond immediately. The AI agents come with enterprise-grade security, integrate with CRMs and back-end systems, and offer multilingual support across 22 Indian languages. Unlike traditional IVRs, Haptic's voice agents can understand context, respond conversationally, and manage tasks like follow-ups and lead qualification without human. Okay, so here's the thing. I just met with a business actually yesterday that has an AI agent. They're actually a call center. And what was interesting is, and we've seen this, and this is not surprising, that they have an AI agent, but it's not doing text. And they don't even have an agent on their website. But I don't want to reveal who this company is because it's kind of embarrassing. But they don't even have an agent on their website, yet they're offering the agent because they know that the writing's on the wall that call centers are going to be gone in probably 2 to 3 years, if that. So, and this is what I would look at if you're, whether it's Haptic or any other company. Can the AI agent take text, chat, WhatsApp, voice, every type of conversation, and can it have context of all the conversations that it's had? If the answer is no to that, then I would look elsewhere, because that's what the basic baseline standard really needs to be. If you truly, because now this company's got a challenge. They've got this partial solution for their AI agent that is only voice. And I don't even think that they've got their own call flow. That means that they have to integrate or use another call flow that's not integrated fully into their AI in order to give their humans the first 20 seconds to answer the phone for their clients and then transfer the call to the AI. So our AI agent with DIY AI has that 20-second delay built into it. It has a call flow built into it so that you can actually have the agent call your human people first for 20 seconds, and then the AI agent will answer the call. Okay. So this is really important. And you also want, I mean, if I were you, and this is what I've seen, because I had this conversation yesterday with their director of, external relationships and partnerships. And, now they're kind of stuck because they've got this solution that they've built and it only does voice, and they don't have a chat alternative to it. They cannot give chat to their clients for a chat agent on their website that's AI. And unbelievably, they're still talking about, live, humans being what they focus on. And I get that, they've been doing it for 40 years or more, this company, and they take over 500,000 calls a month. So not a small company. I mean, they're not huge, but they're also not small. And they're still talking about using humans as first line, and that they're really going to continue focusing on that. And I'm like, pretty soon, I'm telling you, in a year and a half, everybody's going to expect that it's going to be AI agents. And maybe there's going to be a place, for somebody that actually, has been doing live, like human support for a while. But I think that it's just going to be, the agents are going to be that much better because they're going to have access through the CRM integrations to every bit of previous knowledge that on cue, like immediately, without having to go and read anything. The agent's going to have full context of every conversation that it's ever had with you, and or any human has ever had. And that's what I would expect right now if I were you, of any AI agent that you're actually purchasing or about to purchase or about to implement in your business or for your business or on behalf of your business. If you don't have that minimum expectation And then I think you're selling yourself short, because that's what's available now with platforms like DIY AI. I don't know of any others that have that full integration at the price that we have it at. And if and the reason why we're not developing our own large language models is because we can use any large language model that we want. It's literally a one-line change in the code. If ChatGPT all of a sudden, or Gemini, comes out with an unbelievable conversational AI model, then we can switch literally in a matter of seconds all of our agents to communicate in the way that that new model communicates. And it literally is just a one-line change. And that's also what I would make sure that whoever you're working with or whatever you're building has the capability of doing. Because if you don't, then you're going to be stuck with old technology that's going to go out of date in a matter of months, if not weeks, because large language models get better and better exponentially fast, as we all know. So that's what I would expect. Hepatic is a new entry into this field, and I think it's good. I think it's definitely good that they're doing it. I think that they need to offer, for example, chat agents, text agents, etc., all under one roof, or they're going to be selling themselves short and their clients short of what is capable, what's available now. So anyway, the third thing I want to talk about is omni-channel orchestration and new mid-market quick start packs. So according to recent market reports, there's growing packaging aimed specifically at mid-market SMBs, or small to medium-sized businesses, that bundle voice, SMS, messaging, etc., making it cheaper or faster to go from idea to deployment. So this is what you can do. You can bundle voice, SMS, and messaging, what we've been talking about. I don't know how this company Omdia is doing it, but again, it's that multi-channel approach that is very, very important. Again, if you guys want to text me, you can text me. If you want to comment below this video, please, I'll take any questions you have. You can go to, obviously, like I said, DIYai.ai. And test out our agents. I'm going to actually show you an example of our agent in a second here. I do these, for business owners, and to actually build our model so that it understands what we're doing. Because every time that I do one of these videos, I upload the video to our model so that it has a better understanding of what it is that we do and the way that we think, because it's a lot different than a lot of other people think. So that when somebody goes to our AI agent, they get this information because it's built into it, because I've actually trained it with this knowledge from these live videos that I do. So new voice models, low latency agents, advances in voice models, Microsoft OpenAI, here we go, become more accessible and faster, improvements in real-time response. And this is what I was talking about. So there's new voice models, and they're low latency, meaning they're very fast. And again, we can go, because of the way that we've set up, our architecture for our software is set up. It allows us to literally just go from Microsoft to OpenAI's models in a matter of seconds, and that's a very important thing to be able to do. Because again, this week, Microsoft and OpenAI made more advancements on their platform. So I have some people that have joined from X and my YouTube and Facebook. If you guys have any questions, you can text them to me, or you can just post them below the video, and I'll answer any questions that you have. I do these live videos and every week, and I'd love to have any questions that you guys have, or join me live and I'll answer your questions and talk to you about what the opportunities are for your particular business if you want as well. So 20th, let's see. So there's I'm going to give you some practical strategies to leverage these updates. Number one, I would definitely go to Google Gemini and upload that 10-minute or less audio file to get transcriptions, so that you can use those transcriptions, for example, for training the AI agents, or training your agent if you have one, or if you want to have one. It's going to really make your agent that much better and that much more understanding of what it is that you do. And it's the same reason why I upload the recording of these live videos to the agent, so that it understands the way that we do things, because everybody's got a different way of doing things, and this is what we want to help the agent understand, is how we do things in particular at our company, because it is different than any other business. That's what makes us unique. So strategy B, and this is why I actually like Gemini. I'll just kind of, you know, digress a little bit. I like Gemini a lot because it has access, and Google has access already to all of our documents. I use Google Meet for all of our meetings, so I can immediately give my large language model or my AI agent access to conversations, to meetings, to documents, in order to train the agent. It's just a much easier process. So let me know how you guys are training your AI agents, or if you have any, or if you're looking to get one, let me know, what that looks like, and when you're looking to do that. Let me go back to the notes. So so what I was saying is that yeah, you can use that content for your blog. Once you get it transcribed to a text, that audio file to a text, you can add it to a blog. You can create FAQs, which, by the way, FAQs are very important for your optimization for your large language models. When you create FAQs, then your website is going to start ranking for large language models, as long as you're optimizing those FAQs for the keywords or the words that people are typing in the large language models for, to find services like yours. Okay. Strategy B, deploy a voice AI agent on a platform like DIY AI. I mean, you can do it for free. You can try it out immediately, and I'll go to it in a second so you can see. It's literally takes 5 minutes or less to create a voice agent for your business, and one that will respond to text messages. Omni-channel messaging plus voice consistency. Yeah, so I agree. Phone, SMS, WhatsApp, web chat, so customer journey feels seamless, and where the AI agent has full context of the conversation. DIY AI does that. We've been doing it for almost 2 years now. Strategy D, use faster voice models, which DIY AI does. Low latency agents for phone forwards business. We use ChatGPT already. They just came out with a new model. We just switched to it. Yeah, use faster voice models, low latency agents for phone forward business, appointment calls, etc., so they don't feel laggy or robotic. I agree. Strategy E, pricing and packaging awareness, and choose vendor tools that give SMBs value without overpaying or over engineering. I couldn't agree more. This is where I mean, like, these are all, I literally just did I'll show you my search. I was like, hey, give me some topics to talk about today. And all these are the topics that it gave me. Maybe it had a little context of, what we do or what we've talked about in the past, but still, it was pretty amazing how all these things are built into DIY AI. So, voice and messaging privacy. Here's some legal consideration. You want to make sure you have the right consistent permissions and consent, especially with voice uploads and recordings. Disclosure. If it's AI or synthesized voice, you need to disclose that. And we do that right in the beginning. We just have the AI agent identify itself as an AI agent. Handling escalation to human agent when AI fails, how to fall back. So, so this is something that we can, you can definitely do, is, handling escalations to human agents when AI fails, how to fall back. And this is where, if you build the agent the right way and with the proper, like, warm transfer features, you can very easily have somebody go right from an AI agent to a human, and that's very easy to do. And we set everybody up like that. Another success. So this is the key as well. You want to identify the success. What metrics matter? Response latency, engagement, lead capture, sentiment, resolution. I mean, guys, I mean, the one of the most important things that you can do is track the result. This is one of the things that we recommend for every business is that if you do implement an AI agent, you want to know that it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. And the only way to be able to know that is to identify if it's actually getting a better end result than humans would. Okay. So that needs to be tracked. Um, if you don't track it, there's a saying, what you track improves, or what you monitor improves. It's absolutely true. If you track your numbers, your numbers will improve. If you pay attention to your numbers, just because you're going to give consciousness to it, you're going to give effort. That's effort, and by doing that, those numbers will dramatically improve over time. And only if you have your numbers will you be able to see if it makes sense to use AI, and whether or not you're getting the 20 to 25% increases in conversion rate that I mentioned earlier. I mean, I'm not going to suggest anything that doesn't improve your outcome that you're looking for. And so that's what I mean. I wholeheartedly recommend that you track your conversion rate. It's very simple to do if you have the proper tools, and if you have call tracking in place, which is in our software. It's built into our software. You can actually see the calls that happen. You can tag the calls. That way you can compare the calls that were actually answered by AI versus the calls that were not answered by AI, and see what the end outcomes were. Were you getting more conversions for the calls that were answered by AI initially? You've got to track it. And that will help you understand. And the reason why I'm telling you to do this is because I know the answer. I know that it's going to help you improve your outcome. I know that it's going to lead to more leads. I know that from the businesses that we've added AI agents to, we've seen that they've increased their lead volume by about 20 to 30% because they're answering the calls faster, and that's what Google pays attention to. And they reward the businesses that answer calls faster by giving them more leads and by ranking them higher. Okay. Okay. Any questions you guys have? I'll take any questions. I'm going to show you the software so that you guys can see it. I'm going to call it so that you guys can understand. Let me share my screen here really quick. Okay, so here's the back office of our software. It's very simple to use. This is where you build out your agent, and you can actually identify what the function of the agent is. I mean, it's very easy. You can actually go to you can go to our business website, DIYai.ai, and here, look, you can see here's a chat agent. I would recommend, if you've got a business, that you have a chat agent in the hero section of your website, so that you can get higher time on site by people engaging with your AI agent. If people spend more time on your website by engaging with your agent, you're going to get better rankings. Okay. And this is how you can go click on sign in. Let me just show you. Just go to sign in at the top, or you can have a conversation with the AI agent there at the top. Oh, by the way, if you want to test out the verb, like calling it, you can actually call it here. But you can click to call it and use voice over internet to talk to a demo of our agent. And there we go. Here's the prompt. So this is the prompt for the AI agent. You can see that this is the the top level of training for the agent. It's the debrief the agent gets before it goes into a conversation. And then you got the knowledge base. And this is what I was telling you about, that you can use Gemini for. You can upload that 10-minute audio file, and then it'll spit out that TXT file, and then you can upload it here, like I've uploaded these other documents, and then you can train your agent with that knowledge base information. And again, this is the second level of training for the agent. These are the cliff notes that the AI agent will read before it goes into a conversation. And you can also send it you can add it, the part of the knowledge base is your website as well. So you can add that there. And then let me just, let me call one of these agents so you guys can hear it. I'll call the plumber agent. 1903 300 5455. Okay, so I'm just going to call the agent.
Thank you for calling Plumbing Service Company. My name is Sophie, and I'll be happy to assist you with any plumbing needs. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hey Sophie. My name is Ryan. I just wanted to call and see, what you can do for me in terms of, I got a stopped up toilet, and can you help me fix it?
Hi, Ryan. Nice to talk to you. Sorry to hear that you're having some issues with your toilet. A stopped up toilet can be really frustrating. Yes, we can definitely help you with that. We offer a range of services, including drain cleaning and toilet repairs. Can you tell me a bit more about what's happening with your toilet? Is it completely clogged, or is it just not flushing properly?
It's not flushing properly.
So it's not flushing properly, which can be caused by a variety of issues. Our technicians are equipped to handle all sorts of toilet problems, from clogs to faulty flush valves. Before we proceed, can you please confirm your location? Are you within our service area in the United States?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm in Palm City, Florida. Is that within your area, service area?
Palm City, Florida is within our service area. We'd be happy to send a technician over to help you with your toilet issue. Can you please tell me your full address, including the street number and name, so I can go ahead and create a service request for you?
Hold on 1 second.
Take your time, Ryan. I'll be here when you're ready to provide the address.
Okay. So I'm just making some changes here to the prompt, and I want you guys to see it. So I don't. So can you do a warm transfer if I wanted to, like if I want to talk to a human? Sophie, can you transfer me to a human if I wanted to?
Yes, Ryan. If you'd like to speak with a human representative, I could definitely arrange that for you. We'll get someone on the line right away. You can continue talking to me until they join us, and then you'll be able to discuss your toilet issue with them directly. Would you like me to go ahead and do that for you? Yeah.
Well, will you summarize everything that we talked about if you transfer me, so I don't have to repeat myself?
Here's a summary of our conversation so far. You're right.
No, I'm saying, will you summarize? Not now, but I mean, when you transfer, you summarize the person that you're transferring to. You tell them everything that we talked about already.
Yes, Ryan. When I transfer you to a human representative, I will provide a summary of our conversation to them, so you won't have to repeat yourself. Okay. This summary will include the issue with your toilet, your location, and home.
Okay. You guys see, so I just wanted to change a few things, because first of all, I don't like getting the person's name, email until I fix their problem. I do want to submit a service request to the technician, but these little changes, this is how you change and you train your agent. Okay. It's in this prompt, just like you would create a prompt in ChatGPT for whatever it is that you're doing. It's the same thing for this specific conversational AI agent. This is how simple it is. And, he's got my business hours and then sample services, etc. So I'm going to save this, and that's going to save that. And now if I called back, it would identify the service area as being Florida. Okay. Not the United States. And I want it to, and then, I wanted to change it to a DIY plumbing service company, like give it a name. Um, and so that's how that works. I hope that makes sense. Do you have anybody have any comments? Changing, and here's the other thing, and I'm going to show you um, the a couple other things. So here's our advanced settings are here. You can change the person's name and that one, by the way, is not it. That's actually not our most up to date voice. We've got better voices that sound much more human. And then here's how you change the person's name. So there's all these different options for different sounding voices. And the agent does speak up to 50 languages or more. And then here's the chat widget that I was telling you about. This is what you would put on your website. And then here's the voice widget that I showed you on the DIY website. So this is what I would, if I had if this was a real business, then I would put this on the website so that Sophie could interact with people. And then here's where the leads come in. So this is where my lead should come in right now. Here it is. Here's the voice call. Okay. So this is the number that was called, the 5475 number. Here's my information. This is my phone number. It's a voice call. And I've got the full transcript right here. Okay. So you can see, here's the full transcript. Here's a summary of our conversation, Ryan, blah, blah, blah. So everything's written right there. Now, if I texted it, I can text it or I can chat with it as well. So let me go to the AI agent and let me start a chat conversation with it. It's actually will register a chat conversation if I do it right here. Okay, I'm also going to try to text it. Here, let me grab that number again. Oh, here. Hello, here. Is this? How can I help? Are you here? Yeah. Let me see. So let me go back here. Leads. Yeah. So here's the message lead. See, there's the message lead that just came. So this is the chat, and then I want to do the text now. Let me go back to the AI agent. Let me copy the phone number. Okay. Let me copy the phone number. Okay. Yeah, so I'm having a conversation. So this is me just texting the DIY AI agent. What type of services do you offer? We offer conversation. Okay, this is so. I didn't. Let me grab. Oh, that's the conversation. I grabbed the conversational AI number, not the plumber number. Hold on. All right. Here. There we go. Demo. Okay. So now I just want you to see this. So yeah, here's all the services that are in the prompt. You saw that all those in the prompt. And it'll pull it from the website as well. But I want to show you that this is where the tech, there you go. So there's the message voice. But this was actually a text right here. I sent the text here. So this is from the same number. So it's identifying the number. So it's saying there's a voice and a text that I got from this one from me. And so you've got both transcripts right there. So, and you can see we've got, settings, we've got integrations with Google Ads, which is Google Local Service Ads, Google Calendar, CallRail, Go High Level, Calendly, Service Titan, FileVine for legal. So yeah, and then you can send have notifications be delivered section. Here's the call flow section to identify if you want the AI to be called first, or if you want a delay to happen and how long that delay is, then before it goes to the AI. Yeah, and then here's where you can add more users, etc. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to remove that. Okay, so that's really it. I just wanted to show you how easy that is. You can set up a free agent if you want. You can go to our website at diyai.ai. You can also join our school community at school.com/DIYAI, or you can text me at 561-861-3238 or call me. Be glad to answer any questions that you have. And yeah, definitely, looking forward to seeing any comments that I have on the recording. And thank you guys. And I'll be here again next week at the same time, probably about 2:00. So if you go to the school community, you'll see the calendar there. And yeah, next week the plan is that we're going to be on 2:00 next week. I already did change it. I'm looking at it right now. So if you go to what I was saying is if you go to school.com/DIYAI right here, you can go to the community, you can post something, you can go to the classroom, you can get free content here, which is all free content about how you can implement AI agents in your business. And then here's the calendar, and you can see this is the one that's on today, and then next week and the week after and ongoing, it's going to be at 2:00. And we've got a small group, but hey, we're growing, and looking forward to getting any questions that you guys have, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.